GEMS is the grant management software made by grant writers for grant writers. Our tutorials help you stay organized so you never miss a deadline again.
In today's tutorial, we're going to be focusing on the core terms and structure of GEMS 3.0. Whether you're a solo consultant, a nonprofit grants manager, or part of a large institution, GEMS 3.0 is built to help you streamline the full life cycle of grants, from research and applications to tracking, reporting, and closeout. In this tutorial, we'll be walking through a terms overview, covering the 6 foundational components of GEMS. We have work plans, projects, funders, tasks, the library, and insights. By the end, you'll have a clear understanding of how these pieces fit together and how to start using GEMS to organize your workflow, save time, and increase your funding success. So let's get started. Beginning with work plans. Work plans are the foundation of GEMS 3.0. They act as containers that help you organize your grant work by client, department, region, or role. For example, if you're an independent consultant with multiple clients, you may have a work plan for each client, one for a youth nonprofit, one for a cultural arts center, and another for an animal rescue. Each client's activities, tasks, funders, and projects are all kept separate and clearly organized. If you're part of a large university or government agency, you might structure your work plans by department, such as public health, STEM education, and community outreach. Everything in GEMS, from tasks, funders, documents, reports, is tied to these work plans. You can view data by a single work plan or across all of them for a complete agency-wide overview. Next is projects. Projects represent the initiatives you're seeking funding for. This could include programs, general operations, or strategic efforts like capacity building. For example, let's say a nonprofit is running an after school literacy program, a community garden, and a capital campaign to renovate a new building. Each of these can be set up as a separate project in GEMS. For each one, you can manage the budget, track funding received, see what's still needed, and monitor how the funds are being spent, making it easier to report back to funders and close out grants efficiently. Next is funders. GEMS helps you keep track of all your funding sources, from foundations, government agencies, corporate sponsors, and individual donors. For example, if you're applying to the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation, in the funder section, you can store the grant application portal login, note the program officer's contact details, upload sample proposals, add internal notes from previous calls, and link all related tasks directly from the funder profile. You can also duplicate a funder across multiple work plans. There's no need to re-enter the same info if multiple clients or departments are applying to the same funder. Next is tasks. Tasks are the moving parts of your grant pipeline, everything from application deadlines to progress reports and internal check-ins. For example, if you're working on a grant, you can store the grant in GEMS as a task and include subtasks for things like getting your budget drafted, getting board approval, submitting the LOI, preparing attachments, attending an info webinar. You can add due dates, assign priorities, and even embed collaborative links like Google Docs for team writing. Everything is time-stamped, searchable, and easy to track from start to finish. Next is library. The library is your secure document hub. Anything you upload into a funder, task, or project is automatically stored here, so nothing gets lost. For example, if you need last year's 501c3 letter, you can search it for it in the library. You can batch upload files, create nested folders, or use Google Drive integration on the enterprise plan. You can even save text snippets, citations, or URLs as library items so that everything you need while writing is right at your fingertips. Finally is Insights. Insights are pre-built, auto-generated reports that help you evaluate performance and demonstrate impact. For example, if you're preparing for a board meeting and want to report on the past quarter, in a few clicks, you can generate a report showing the number of proposals you've submitted, how many were awarded, denied, or are still pending, total funds requested versus received, and a breakdown by funder, project, or work plan. These reports are data-driven, exportable, and perfect for sharing with leadership, funders, or internal stakeholders.
Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Do you have a request for a video? Let us know your request in the comments down below. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more tips and software updates.